Hey everyone, this is Matt King with the King Piers team, out here with an update on our project in Stillwell, Kansas. As you can see, this wall is now vertical. So what we have done, we got our angle iron in place on the floor and the wall, our 6x6 treated wood support post, and then our 30-ton hydraulic bottle jacks, and we have pushed the wall back to vertical. So all the way down. What we did first was slightly raise the floor joists off the top of the wall. And we'll keep these temporary supports, as well as the 6x6s and the bottle jacks here. We'll keep these all in place until Monday, which is when we'll get the wall braces put in. We should also be able to get the piers into the ground potentially Monday or Tuesday also, to raise the footing back to level and try to get everything all finished up. But yeah, everything went great with straightening the wall. It's honestly a very simple process. The biggest hurdle to doing this is simply the excavation on the exterior side of the foundation. We have to excavate down to the footing to relieve the pressure on the outside of the wall, because it's much easier to push against air than it is against earth. But once we have that excavation complete, we are very quickly able to push these foundation walls back to vertical. So as you saw on the level there, this wall is now level. So we have next week 4 steel H-beam wall braces that we're going to be installing along this wall. We're going to have the bottom of the braces sitting on top of the footing. So we'll saw cut a little section of the floor out, which is setting on another portion of the footing. We'll have the bottom ends of the wall braces on there. We'll concrete those in with high strength concrete. The upper ends of the braces will be tied in to the floor joists, and that way we can absolutely make sure that the wall remains vertical. So we definitely like overkilling with the H-beams instead of the more standard smaller I-beams that a lot of other contractors use. The H-beams are just more structurally sound, so we like to use those to keep everything vertical. So stay tuned for more updates. We will for sure have this all finished up next week. So once we get the bracing in and the piers in, don't forget we're going to be epoxy injecting the cracks in the foundation. So we'll scrape off the little paint that's on top of the concrete wall here. We'll do that before the braces are put in, because we want to make sure everything is sealed behind the bracing before we get finished with that. So again, stay tuned for more updates. You can find those on our YouTube and Facebook channels if you just search for King Piers LLC. Please feel free to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate that. You can see tons of footage for various projects that we've done over the last few years. Pretty insightful. Great way to educate yourself on any kind of potential foundation issues you may have at your home. So I'd highly recommend checking those videos out. You can also go to our website, www.kingpiers.com, and don't forget you can always reach us directly by phone at 1-816-288-4373.